Center's game for you with multiplication. And one of the kids' all-time favorites, tic-tac-toe. My kid does not like tic-tac-toe. Okay, so for this, you are going to need to create tic-tac-toe boards. Now, you can find these online. They're not that hard to come by. I know TPT has several things online that you can use. You can create your own tic-tac-toe boards, however that you feel comfortable with doing. Now, you can do simple tic-tac-toe boards. That's not what I want to show you. You can do simple tic-tac-toe boards that are 3x3 that most children are very, very used to. And you are going to simply do those tic-tac-toe boards and partner them up, okay? So whenever you partner them up, each player is going to take turns, okay, answering one. So they can choose any of the tic-tac-toe problems on the board, and if they get it correct, then they get that spot. Now, you can find tic-tac-toe board pieces online that you can print out and laminate. If you don't want to print out and laminate them, you can even use your math counters that you have laying in your classroom. If you want to laminate the tic-tac-toe boards, once you get them all created, you can even use a dry erase marker for them to mark it off, okay? So they're going to bounce back and forth. So student A will go. If they get it correct, then they're going to put a placeholder down. And then student B will go, and they will put a placeholder down. And of course, they're trying not to let the other one win, so it's going to put them all over the board working out the different problems. Okay, and I would have several of these made up just because you're going to want to change them out. It's great for fast finishers if they finish their work early. It's great to send home for homework, to have them play with their parents. It's great to just have as a center rotation. So there's many different ideas that you can use for that. So that's just the simple tic-tac-toe. Now you can step it up and do the 2x4s. Okay, you can do 4 corners. You could do just 4 all together. This just gives them more multiplication problems within one worksheet. Okay, you can do the 4x4s. Okay, like I said, you can change this up. If you wanted to do an 8x8, make it your own. You're going to create several of these, and you can make up your own rules, okay? Maybe they have to get 4 in a row on an 8x8 in any direction, okay? Make it fun for them. And I don't know how a lot of students that I've worked with are very competitive and they want to win, so they're more intrigued and paying closer attention to the facts whenever they're going against another student, okay? So I would use those. Now, like I said, fast finishers, I would use this as a daily practice, especially if they're struggling with multiplication. You're looking at 3rd grade especially. Incorporate this into a center. They can do that. You could have it for morning work. You could have them partnered up 2x2, doing facts of a morning and doing tic-tac-toe homework. Cut them up, send them home. You can laminate them however you feel that your students would be successful from those. And I know that I have personally, and every Friday I would do a tournament in my classroom, and it's kind of a reward for those students that are really working hard on those math facts, and we would have math relays on the board, and my students loved it. So I would just yell out a multiplication fact or problem, and they would race to the answer. Now, the person that wins would remain at the board and the other student would sit down, and we would keep rotating out. And of course, our object is to somebody else to take over, but they're so competitive and they love to do it together that it really and truly not only helped them with their math facts, but it built our class culture as well. So just something really quick and simple. Math tic-tac-toe, like I said, you can laminate it, you can use dry erase markers, that's where you can use the Play-Doh, you can use bingo dabbers, you can use counters that you have, whatever they really want to do or what you want to do, okay? So, easy, simple, something you can incorporate really super quick into your classroom. And the nice thing is, once you've made it and you've saved it, you don't have to make it again. So it's something really easy that you can pull back up and look at a future date or redo next year. Okay, so hopefully that helps get some math practice and math fluency with multiplication going. You don't only have to use it with multiplication. You're making tic-tac-toe boards too with addition and subtraction. Okay, whatever you're working on, Okay, whatever they need help doing. All right, guys, hopefully that was helpful. See you later.